Hey everyone, today on Lottery Tips and Strategies, we have the December 2025 Blackjack's Lottery prediction sheet here. This is the last one for the year 2025. But first, make sure you guys are subscribed, following the channel, hit those notification bells so you're alerted when these videos drop for the rest of this year and going into next year, as we got plenty more things with lottery tips and strategies planned. Lottery tips, scratch-offs, more stuff for Mega Powerball and other things. So let's get into it. So as we can see, Blackjacks, this one, my particular sheet came in as this lavender color. As you can see, uh, have your 3-digit numbers here on the right and the left for the Blackjack card at the top. So the numbers on the front, of course, are always the ones that they want you to highlight on. But again, as I say in these videos, none of these numbers are 100% guaranteed. So make sure you plan what you can afford to lose. So we see these right here. And then we have a hot number right here at the bottom. They're saying the 2026 books are coming. So again, that's how you able to find these, or you can find them, like I said, in these lottery cafes and stores and stuff like that, where you can find these on the shelf, like behind the counter or something like that. But again, it varies if you're in an urban city or you're a rural area. So, all right. So we see the hot number of the month right here is 594. Then we go over here to the right, you have 6963 357. So I would just say, looking on the front of this sheet, I always say you want to play in sequence. All of my lottery players know that sometimes I'll be missing it by one number. That's why you have to play in like a sequence, if you can afford to. So looking at this, you see 873 or 38837. So with these two right here, what I would do is just, I would look up my state's lottery first, see if any of these, any of these numbers have fallen yet. So if I would look and say, okay, if any of these numbers has failed, then okay, I would pivot to the next number. Say if 837 failed, okay, I'll go to 873. It's the same number, but it may not have failed in that way. So of course, do it 50-50 so you can get it boxed. So then we go here is 223, 320, 966. So what I will also do here, so we have 963, then you had 966. So I would definitely try to play those in conjunction together. Then you see the 761 and 762. This is why they're giving you those exact sequences on this page, so they can help push you in the right direction of where to go. All right, so if we open up, it's the front of the page right here. So we go in here where it says Blackjack's Hot Connections. So right here, 418 right here at the top. And then we got 095 right up there with Blackjack, 891. And the hot number, again, another hot number right there is the 828 right there in the middle. And then you got 664, 436, 655 right there. So before we move on, we're going to go to this little connection area. So it's almost like a little pyramid, whatever, where you can interlock numbers for pick 3 and pick 4. So as you can see right here on this right side, right here, you got 8529. You can use that in a 4-digit. Then you can go to the bottom as well, go horizontally. You can go 4739. Then in the middle, you got 602. Then at the top, you got 815. So you can make any kind of combination you want. I point because I want you guys to see, because not everybody knows how to play. So you can do 467. Then you can do 703. I see 023. I see 329. I also see 815 at the top. So you can make endless combinations out of this. But of course, like I said, always do your research. Kind of look first so you won't be wasting money. Next up, you got the little gypsy number right there. So you see that 2708, 5183, 0218, and 2383. That little gypsy number area. We'll get to this side in a quick second. But I always want to try to go over the important stuff down here. So we have the 284 in the Pandora's box. It works just kind of similar to what we saw above, like a little workout area. So you can go horizontally across with 284, 175, and 369. You can go vertically, which is up and down, with 213, 876, 454. And as you know, you can also go diagonal with 374, 279, or you can pick a 4-digit number, pick 4 number with the 4 corners, like a bingo or something. So you go 2, 3, 4, 9. And say, of course, always do your research before you play the numbers. All right, so we move over here to this little power grid area right here. So again, we have numbers all in here: 203, 214, 610, 487, 237-401, and then up there at the top, don't forget that 727 up there. All right, so the star scope area is one of these little areas here that I think it's like kind of one of the good best area. I like this area over here a little better than this, but depending on the time of year and months and all that stuff, then you can look. So you can see this is their little horoscope chart, and then you can go starting at the top where it says Pisces 180. It's two sets of numbers here, so I would probably like look at these and say, all right, play one for midday, one for evening, or both for midday, both for evening, or however many draws you have, because this is good for all U.S. states. And just figure out what you want to play. So I'll just give it a little 360 view so you guys can see all the numbers. I know sideways is kind of hard. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. And we come up here to Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then we go full circle to Capricorn and then Aquarius. So these are the star scope numbers right here for blackjacks. And don't forget, right down here, we got two numbers here, 721-023-406. And yes, some of these numbers will show multiple times. So that's why I say make sure you, as you write them down, always double check the numbers you write down just to make sure you didn't pull the same number from somewhere else in this sheet. So again, star scope, gypsy numbers right here, hot connection up here, and Pandora's box down here for blackjacks. All right, so now we go to the final part of this page. All right, so as we can see up here at the top, we got blackjack again. Letting you know, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. So he got more lottery numbers up there, 890, 854, 836 at the top. Zoom in a little bit. And then you have below that 128, 108, 586, 835, 626 right there. Then we go down here where it says build 3 blocks. So again, that kind of worked like we saw that little Pandora's box section down there. So it works almost the same way, just a little different. So going across, I see 267, 059, 483. You can go, vertically up and down, 204, 658, 793 for this area. And then of course you can do the 4 corners, or you can do diagonal as well. And then finally we have this little area right here. Right there. So you got all these numbers in here, 001, 633, 313, 123, 930, 874, 854 right here. So these are definitely some numbers you want to play intertwined. They are already giving it to you. You just have to do your research, see what they play in your state, see if these numbers have failed, and then there you go. You can play, but I would definitely play around these right there. 123 falls a lot in almost every state, every combination. 312, 123, 213. 321. So definitely check out these numbers, guys. Again, appreciate everybody rocking with the channel, growing. Appreciate the coffee that you guys are sending me, the super chats, and just suggestions that we can do and grow on this channel. I try to hit everybody with everything I can find. Of course, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Of course, again, make sure you guys subscribe, showing me the data. More people are watching but aren't subscribed. So definitely do that if you can help to support the channel for the free. So catch you guys in 2026, and thanks for watching.